Everybody, what's up? What's going on? So today I have another new foundation video to do, and it is one of the most recent launches, and that is the TRICLONE foundation by Lady Gaga. I got two little samples in here from Sephora. I know I don't have the pretty little bottle to show you guys. I apologize on that, but I'm not working at the moment, so I'm just doing the very best I can, and I hope you guys understand that, because I really enjoy doing all these videos, no matter what product it is. So, before we apply the foundation, of course, we're gonna prime with my Fenty Beauty Soft Silk. Just want to make sure that I have two different Fenty primers. Hydrating primer. And I do one pump on each side of the face. So I'm going to do that. And prior to priming it with this, I prepped my skin with my Fenty Skin products and my Hydra Visor sunscreen and moisturizer in one. And I have a whole another big bottle of this. But this is the hydrating one. Another one is the Instant Retouch. But the only reason I got this one first instead of buying the other one first is because it was out of stock for like weeks at a time at multiple locations, at Sephora, of Ulta, and I just could not find it. And I'm like, you know what? Let's try the hydrating primer. Like, why not? You know, because I do have combo skin, and sometimes my skin can get a little dry, especially in the winter time. So I think it's great to have both options and have one of each primer. And then I also have a hydrating primer by Tarte as well that I have. Just gotta put some on my neck. Now it's funny because normally I'm a matte girl when it comes to foundations, like any type of skin tint that does have a matte finish or a natural matte finish. And I know this foundation is not a matte finish, but it does have a lot of skincare benefits, so it claims. So we're gonna test that out. We're gonna see how it looks. We're gonna talk about it. And the most fun part, we're going to try it on in about 30 seconds. Sorry guys, I'm just touching up little areas where I need a little extra primer, because I'm a very active person and I'm always on the go, and I sweat a lot, like right here on my forehead, so I like to put a little extra there just so to keep everything in place. Plus, supposedly this foundation is medium coverage, but they say it is buildable. So, I'm a full coverage kind of girl. We're going to try to build it up. And even if it's not full coverage, like say, like Fenty, NARS, you know, like that, like full coverage, I'm still going to appreciate it, of course. I'm still going to be grateful that I got a free sample. And I'm still going to enjoy it, you know? Why not? So, I love these cute little bags that are going here. The shade matched me to shade 160. And they gave me two. So I'm actually extra excited because then I have one for tomorrow. So this is what the shade looks like. It looks lighter on cam than it does in person. I want to make sure that the other one is also the same shade. Just in case, because she did show me 3 different shades that are closest to my Fenty shade range, which is 200. Well, my original was 210, and then I went lighter, and then lighter again. So told her that I prefer a lighter foundation. Alright, they're both the same, so we're going to put one away for now. Put this to the side. And we're going to use, even though it says to use with a brush or your fingertips, I can't help but use the sponge because the day I started using a sponge, I never went back. Not that I don't like using a brush, I don't know. I just like the way it leaves like that kind of finish. So I'm going to pour some on the back of my hand. I'm going to see how far this amount gets us. It should get us decently far. So I put like about 2 pumps on my hand. I don't want to tilt it because it can be liquidy. So I'm going to take some product off my hand. I'm just going to start applying it in the areas that I need it the most first. Ooh, it's going on like butter smooth. I already feel the difference. We're going to try to build this up as much as possible. Because I like testing like the buildable, theory of foundations. So this, okay. Okay, so it's definitely medium coverage from what I see right now. And get my neck in, to my forehead, and if we're gonna like I said, we're gonna build it up as best as we can. But it feels so nice on the skin now. I will give it that, and it's fragrance free, which is good. I don't mind a light fragrance, like it's very subtle, but I don't like foundations with a very strong fragrance because anything that has fragrance in it usually most of the time contains alcohol, which, as everybody knows, dries out your skin. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more. We're gonna do this side. Trying to make it as clear for you guys as possible. I'm hoping that maybe eventually HAUS Labs will come out with a matte version. That'd be really cool. If they did, that'd be awesome. I'm going to take what's left off of my hand and I'm just going to go over these little spots where I need it more. And then we're going to do a second layer. It makes making my skin look so not dewy but glowy. That I like. I'm not much of a. I do have 2 non-matte foundations, but I only wear them in the wintertime because in the summertime I sweat more than I'd like to. And then it starts to, even with primer, even with the best primer, even with MAC primer, it runs down my face. So That's one layer. Trying to give you guys like a good side view, center view, semi side view, full side view. I'm gonna do one more layer. I really want to cover up this acne over here, so it looks like it is buildable. Okay, so that's great. Great to hear. I'm very happy to hear that. To see that, rather. So it looks really, really good. Like I'm kind of, even though you can still see a little bit of my acne, I'm pretty shook right now. I couldn't get in the corners. Okay, so I did 2 coats here. And I'm gonna take what's left on my hand, just about that much, and just anywhere that I see I didn't get or didn't fully cover, we're gonna just see. Oops, and I'm just gonna get over here. I missed like a little bit over here, and I have more, so I want to see if we can get this to be full coverage. And I have plenty more, so. And I will give you guys a hint for my next video that I'll be uploading in about an hour or so. And let's just say we already know what brand's gonna be, because that's my shit, you know. Fenty is my shit, but I'm not gonna tell you guys the product yet. So I want it to be somewhat of a surprise. I don't want to spoil every surprise that I have for you guys every time. Okay, so wow, it feels so light on the skin. And I feel like it has like a refreshing feel to it. Like not a cooling feel, but like a refreshing feel. It feels like I don't have anything on. Like it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel thick. It doesn't like too thick. You know, and certain foundations are thicker than others. It doesn't. It's definitely buildable. And it still looks like my own skin, but a better version of my skin, which is great. I still kind of see it, but that's okay. You like my acne, but I'm gonna be a little daring today, guys. I'm gonna put a little more in my hand. Come on. I'm at the bottom of this, so I'm trying to like I got some on my hand, but that's okay. Alright. I'm going to start doing another layer up here as fast as I possibly can without missing any spots. Because I really want to see how much full coverage we can get with this foundation. Not that I'm against medium coverage, it's just I prefer full coverage. It looks like if you build it up enough. Okay. I didn't get as much covered on my neck that I was trying to do. The lighting in here also isn't perfect, so. Okay. I think I got everything. It's gonna. This acne is really what's bothering me, is the acne showing through. But I can't, I mean, even with a full coverage, it's still gonna slightly show. But it is really good. It's buildable, very, very buildable, so that's great. Now I know one of the next foundations that I'm going to be putting. One out of the 4. Not all at once. Trust me, if I had it like that, I would be getting a shitload of makeup like every day. I would be having a ball on Sephora. They'd be like, get the fuck out of already. They'd probably be like, you're here way too often. I'm like, no, I'm only here like every other day for like 10 hours. That would be my dream. Oh my god. A girl can dream, right? Okay. Just we've been using what's left on my hand. See, I don't mind the medium coverage if I don't have acne on my face. I don't mind it really. I really don't. And actually, if sometimes, like if it's really hot out during the summer, I like a little bit lighter foundation. Something that isn't as thick as some others are. But I have to say, guys, like, I really like this. And it does claim to have, I think it was, I don't have the bottle in front of me, but I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, you can comment below, I'm not going to be mad. I believe it has 20 skincare benefits. I believe it was 20. I think it was 20. I could be wrong. So we're going to close the rest of this up for now. There's some left all over the side of the bottle. And now there's some left in my hand, but that's okay. And just kind of what the? Oh, it's a shadow. I thought that there was a foundation there. I'm like, how is that possible? I just put on like 3 layers. So yes, this foundation, I'm loving it. I think it looks great. And it is most definitely so healthy looking. It's like so, like I can't stop looking at it. Well, I'm on camera, obviously, but you guys know what I mean, right? Like, you know when you're obsessed with like how a foundation finishes. You're just like your jaw just drops, and you're just like kind of in like a daze for like a good 10 minutes, sometimes longer. And that's how I feel right now. Like it looks really, really good. It has the shine, so I'll give you guys another side view. Semi side view. Center view. Semi side view. Full side view. What do you guys think about the product? Drop a comment below, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you all. Bye guys.